What's up, guys? Uh, Welcome to episode 44 of Beyond the Kai podcast, and with me is my co-host and friend Melissa.
Bonsai, how's everybody's weekend going so far?
And Melissa, would you like to uh um to inform everyone on what we are going to be talking about today?
Oh, yes, I would. We're going to be talking about our number one duo who created the Miyagi verse from the very beginning. Our Karate Kid Daniel and our very own Mr. Miyagi the Sensei student mentorship, father son relationship that of this entire universe. Best.
Yeah,
Best and tops. Without them, we wouldn't have this at all.
yeah, and may Mr. Miyagi rest in peace.
Yes, may he rest in peace. May Pat Morita rest in peace as well.
Yeah, him too. Um, all right, so uh, where should we uh, 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 start? So
Um, it's
where
it's it's up to you. It's up to you. Do you want
um
to see if CVO is able to come in?
sure. Hold on. Um, I sent the link.
Oh,
So I so I was thinking that we uh go into um Karate Kid one.
where it all began.
Yeah, first.
Okay. All right.
Um, yeah, I um I liked how Mr. Miyagi oh oh was able to help Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah, when they first met, it's like his back was turned, and it was it was like he was just the maintenance guy.
Yeah,
He was the new kid just asking for him to come fix his plumbing.
but then uh he saw the signs on uh he saw the signs on what Daniel was going through.
Yeah. Well, wasn't hard to miss when he saw the black eye and Daniel
Yeah,
yelling at the top of his lungs, "I want to go home."
yeah, and yeah, and he finally helped him out. Um, when he was getting jumped.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God he did. I mean,
Yeah.
do you think that kick would have killed Daniel?
Um. Honestly, that kick would have not killed him, but sent him into a coma.
It could, yeah. I mean, Daniel couldn't stand, as
Right.
Bobby kept pointing out. Like he kept saying, like he couldn't even get up. So I have to wonder, like, would that kick have killed Daniel if Johnny had actually landed it and Mr. Miyagi had not intervened?
Possibly.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And I uh liked how Mr. Miyagi and Daniel the next uh day um went to the Cobra Kai dojo and 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 calmly had had a had a talk with Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. Although he found out Kreese is not a very reasonable person. Kreese is not a talking sort of sensei.
No, he really is not.
Yeah. No. Kreese is
Yeah,
not really a talker. He's more of a snaker.
uh, yeah, that or 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 enforcer or something like
And
that.
CVO says he'll try to join.
All right,
You send him. You said you send him the link, right?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. Um, yeah. So um um and we all know uh that Chris lost at the end of the movie.
Yep. Oh yeah. We also know what he lost at the beginning of the second movie. All the blood in his knuckles.
Yeah, thanks to Mr. Miyagi.
Well, really, it was more thanks to his bad aim. Really, it was more thanks to him. Like, actually, it was really more thanks to the windows on those cars.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
You know how embarrassing that had to have been? Mr. Miyagi didn't even have to touch him to beat him in that movie.
Yeah, um, Kreese in that moment was full of hate, anger,
Kreese in that
and
moment was ridiculous.
rage.
Kreese in that moment was ridiculous and way
Yeah,
too over the top.
yeah,
I have to say though that I love the father son relationship between Daniel and Mr. Miyagi. It really was such a defining moment. Like in every movie, you know, in the first movie, I feel like I feel like in the first movie, like we got more of like we learned a lot of we learned a lot of we learned a lot from Daniel.
right.
Like in the second movie, it was really more Mr. Miyagi that we learned a lot from, that we learned a lot more of.
Yeah, like, yeah, and that was one of the reasons why I liked the second movie more than the first movie.
Now, okay, I know the now I know the third movie doesn't really with the only exception of Terry Silver, who actually made that third movie decent. I will say that the third movie, that Mr. Miyagi's relationship with the that Daniel is and Mr. Miyagi's relationship, bringing that front and center, it kind it it's what made it relatable, understandable.
Yeah,
Now, Silver heightened that movie. You know, Silver was what made it decent. Silver was what made it a good movie. Is what made it a good movie. But Daniel and Mr. Miyagi's relationship being forefront, that is just what made it like heartwarming. You know,
yeah, yeah,
it's like you see like really what how important they are, how important it is for them to have each other in their life. You really you really see in those movies, you really see in that movie how important it is for both of them to have the other in each other's lives. Like you really see, like you can't have one without the other.
yeah,
Really. Like you see you see what Daniel would be like without Mr. Miyagi in his life. You see what Daniel would have become. And but from Mr. Miyagi's side, you see what Mr. Miyagi would be like, what his life would be like without Daniel. And he even says it, his heart would be empty without Daniel there to fill it.
oh yeah, I feel that, and
It's like he
uh,
lost his son. Like in that moment, like when Daniel was yelling at him and you see the tears coming out of Mr. Miyagi's eyes,
oh yeah,
it was like he lost his son all over again. Like
yeah,
the man just
that
lost,
scene
like,
got me.
yeah, like the man already lost one son and now he feels like he's losing another. I mean, and I know a lot of people blame Daniel for it, you know, and I'll admit Daniel was so disrespectful to Mr. Miyagi.
Yes.
in those
Yes,
moments
he
was
was.
so disrespectful, and it was uncalled for. But it's not all on Daniel. It's on Mr. Miyagi too, a little bit, because Daniel was suffering and going through a lot of things, and he even asked Mr. Miyagi to help him. And Mr. Miyagi could see it, but he wouldn't. He wasn't there for Daniel, emotionally speaking, in the way Daniel needed it. It wasn't until Daniel was desperate, where after he found out what happened at that I think that dance bar where where he broke that guy's nose.
Yeah.
That served as a wake up call to Mr. Miyagi, and like he finds out that Terry that he that because Mr. Miyagi refused to help him, that he wound up turning to Terry Silver. That served as a huge wake up call to Mr. Miyagi. It's like, oh my God, my son has been going through all of this, and I never knew it, and I should have. I should have seen what was happening. I should. It was like a huge, that was like a huge wake up call. That was a father's wake up call, saying my
Right.
son has been going through this and I never knew it. I should have seen it. I mean, even when Daniel was blaming himself, it's like Mr. Miyagi said, he was no, this was not your fault. Like, he held on to that first thing that he taught Daniel. When he, remember what he said to Daniel? When Daniel, after Daniel got attacked by Johnny and his gang, do you remember what he's and after he met John Kreese, and when they tried to smooth things over, do you remember what he said? He said, what did he say?
Um, honestly, I forgot. I
He
forgot.
said, no such thing as a bad student, only a
Right.
bad teacher.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And he knew
Now I
that
remember.
Daniel's recent behavior change was Silver's fault, even when Daniel couldn't see it. Even when Daniel couldn't see it at the time. When he after he confessed. Even when Daniel couldn't see it after he confessed and was blaming himself, Mr. Miyagi knew that he connected the dots, that this was Silver's fault. And that's why he wanted to go with Daniel. That's why he secretly followed Daniel. Even when Daniel
Yes.
told him, listen, I got into this myself, I'll get out of it myself, and went over there to tell Terry Silver in person that he didn't want to help, that he didn't want it, that he no longer wanted him to train him, and that he wasn't entering the tournament. He secretly followed because he connected the dots. He saw that he knew it was Silver's fault. That Daniel's recent behavior change was Silver's doing.
Yeah.
That's
Um.
why he wanted to
Yeah.
go with him. And he realized too, and credit to Mr. Miyagi, he realized too that this was his fault as well.
Yeah.
Because if he had agreed to train Daniel in the first place, if he had seen what Daniel was going through, if he had been there for Daniel the way Daniel needed, then Daniel wouldn't have felt the need to turn to Silver in the first place.
yeah, yeah. It- it- um,
And this is what a father and son relationship is like, and this is what a father does for his son.
yeah. I feel like this movie had some had some uh dark moments about it, and and have you uh, seen the look on Mr. Miyagi's face when Daniel brought the the broken bonsai?
Yeah, he was upset. He was upset. But it's like, again, it's like he couldn't see what Daniel was going through. He didn't understand it.
Yeah, and that was in that moment. Um, um, Mr. Miyagi um 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 did not believe it,
Yeah,
and yeah, and he lost some faith in Daniel
yeah, yeah. It was like,
at that
because as
point.
far as he could see, Daniel, as far as he knew then, Daniel Daniel let it Daniel allowed it to happen. But it's like it was, again, it was, and maybe in some sense that's true, because Daniel should have realized that Mr. Miyagi put that tree there for a reason. He put
Yeah,
that tree there where he put it for a reason. If he wanted somebody, if he wanted if he wanted to keep that if he wanted that tree if he wanted to keep that tree, he would have kept it. He put it where he put it there for a reason, so that nobody would touch it.
but Daniel uh technically was uh forced by Mike Barnes.
Well, he was forced to hand it over to Mike Barnes, but Daniel went and got it. But he wouldn't have had to. He wouldn't have. Daniel wouldn't have been forced to hand it over to Mike Barnes if Daniel hadn't gone to retrieve it in the first place.
Yeah, and all he had to do was find that uh slip that uh Mr. Miyagi did not want to sign.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't mean for that to. I mean, that was all Mike Barnes. That was all. I mean, that was an unnecessary move on Mike Barnes.
Yes, it was.
But I have to say this: if Daniel and Mr. Miyagi had communicated with each other better, then it wouldn't have happened at all, because
Right.
Daniel would have known that Mr. Miyagi was going to sell his truck. He wouldn't have gone for the tree. And therefore Daniel wouldn't have gone to get the tree in the first place.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, I mean, I can't necessarily blame Mr. Miyagi fully
Right.
for
I can't either. I can't either.
because I can't because he's half right. Daniel shouldn't have gone to go get that tree.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Mr. Miyagi put that tree there for a reason. And that was because he didn't want anyone to touch it. And after what happened, you can clearly see he was right.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to leave things are where they are.
Yeah. 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 It's it's like what Johnny said. In the first one, you you couldn't leave well alone.
Yeah. I mean,
Something like that.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't like, but it wasn't, truthfully, Daniel wasn't trying to cause a problem. He was trying to solve it, and honestly, it was a bad solution because truthfully, I think even if Daniel had managed to get that tree and brought it to the shop, there's no way Mr. Miyagi would have wanted Daniel to sell it.
Yeah.
He would have told Daniel to put it back. And it all goes back to what I said. He put it there for a reason.
Yeah. And yeah. And thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But as far as that moment goes, I felt both Daniel and Mr. Miyagi in that moment. Daniel should
Yeah.
have gone to get the tree, because if he hadn't, guess what? Mike Barnes and Snake and Dennis wouldn't have been hanging him and Jessica over a cliff, and over a cliff, threatening to drop him and Jessica. Although mainly Jessica, because they needed Daniel alive on order of Terry Silver so that he can compete in the
Yeah.
tournament. And if he hadn't gone to get that tree, Mike Barnes wouldn't have broken it. And honestly, like I said before, even if Daniel had gotten that tree and he'd gotten it up and he brought that tree to the shop to sell so that they could save Mr. Miyagi's business, Mr. Miyagi would have told him to put it back.
Yeah. Knowing him, yeah.
He would have told him to put it back.
Right.
He wouldn't have wanted He would not. It wouldn't have mattered what Daniel said. He would have told him to put it back.
Hell, I would too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would too.
Yeah, exactly. I would too. Because, like I said, he put it there for a reason. If he wanted to sell it, if he wanted to keep it, he would have done it himself.
Yeah.
But it's also Mr. Miyagi's fault because he never communicated with Daniel that he was going to sell the truck to pay for the to get the bonsai trees that Mr. Miyagi that Mike Barnes stole. That Mr. Miyagi that Mike Barnes stole from them.
Yeah.
So it's his fault too. I mean, I know Daniel was gone early in the morning before that I think he said that he wasn't there when he went to go do it. But still he could have told him the night before.
Yeah.
Instead of just going fishing. I mean, like I said, I think it's more of a case where it's both their faults.
Yeah,
Not
and
just Daniel's. More so Daniel, but a little bit like more so Daniel, but a little bit some of it a little bit on Mr. Miyagi because like I said, he never communicated with Daniel that he was going to sell that truck. When he had at some point had to have had at least one opportunity to before the next meeting. He could have also he could have just as easily wrote Daniel a note, considering that they were living together. They were living together in that movie.
Yeah.
He could have wrote Daniel a note, just in case if either one of them was gone in the morning before the other woke up, saying I'm going to sell the truck. I went fishing so that I could clear my head. I'm going and maybe come up with something to save our business. I did. I'm going to sell the truck. I'll be gone most of the day. And when I come back, I'll have I should have enough. I should have enough to be able to replace the bonsai trees that were stolen.
Yeah, but he didn't go that route.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's mostly Daniel. It's mostly Daniel's fault, but but I do hold some fault to Mr. Miyagi because all he had to do was leave a note or something. Like I
Yeah.
know cell phones didn't exist back in the 1980s, but all he had to do was leave. He couldn't have left like a note or something, considering Tim and Daniel were living together. He couldn't have left like a note or something that he explaining that he went fishing to clear his head so he could come up with a way to solve a way to fix what happened, and that he had decided and that he had decided to sell his truck, and that when he gets back and that he should be gone most of the day, and that when he gets back, he'll have the money to replace the trees that were stolen.
Yeah, I think uh I think the third Karate Kid movie was in 1986, right?
1989. The 19 yeah, no. It was 1989. The next
Oh,
Karate Kid was 1994.
right. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I have it mixed up. My bad. I have it mixed up. Oh, oh, speaking of the next Karate Kid, I liked how Miss um I liked how Mr. Miyagi uh mentioned Daniel's name.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that was a pretty nice name drop.
Yeah, and I think Daniel at that time was in a college, I think.
Yeah. I know he didn't go to college. I don't think he went to college. As revealed in season 4, he didn't go to college. Walking Dead expert. It's just something I just never really just felt the need to do.
Oh yeah, okay,
Is that
yeah.
a is that could that be CVO?
Oh no,
No.
um, as
I just
far
never Yeah, I
as
just never
far
felt
as
like I ever needed to do.
yeah, as far as I know, doesn't he doesn't watch The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. Although I actually wouldn't put it past him to put that picture up just to get a rise out of you.
Oh my god,
Would you?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah. Um, I'll be right back. I'll be back in a few minutes, okay?
All right, all right. No, I haven't seen it yet. I definitely recommend that show. You will enjoy it. Just like um yeah um yeah yeah I'll check it out.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey,
Oh, so Walking Dead's asking you if you've seen Breaking Bad.
oh yeah, I um I told him no, I have not.
Mm. Are you a Breaking fan? A bad kind of fan?
No, not really.
So what's your okay? So back on topic. What's your favorite part of this relationship?
The honest,
Hmm?
honestly, the father and son the dynamic that they had.
Oh yeah, that was such a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Like I said, it made this entire universe.
yeah, right. Yeah. Um. Oh. The the mentions that they put out for Mr. Miyagi in Cobra Kai,
Yeah.
that got me.
Yeah, he's still very much a part of the show, even though he's long past, and that is just truly incredible and heartwarming. It just goes to show you how much he made, like how much he really made the Karate Kid at you know how much he really made the Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Because if you think about it like this, we wouldn't have a Cobra Kai without a Mr. Miyagi.
right. Yes,
I'm saying like he
absolutely.
like he created this universe.
Yeah, he did.
Like him and Daniel both. I know it's Johnny's show, and I respect that, and I get that, and I love that. Love Johnny. I love William Zapka, but it was Mr. Miyagi and it was Mr. Miyagi and Daniel that are the reasons that we even have this show in the first place. It was their father son relationship that create that made that made everything that we love about Cobra Kai, everything that
Yeah.
we love about the Karate Kid universe. It's what made it what it is.
Yeah.
They were the first. They were the original. They were the
Oh,
first.
yeah. Yeah. And one of my favorite moments uh w- was when Daniel was uh taking a walk on the beach, and when that song hit, um that got me.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie, all the Karate Kid movies had the best soundtrack. All of them. Even the next Karate Kid had pretty good soundtrack.
uh
Um,
uh do you know what part I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah, I do. That soundtrack where Daniel was watching Mr. Miyagi do the crane kick, right?
No, in Cobra Kai season
Oh,
2.
okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was in Moment of Truth episode, right?
I think
Yeah.
that part got me, like
Yeah.
really got me.
Yeah. Got me too.
Oh,
Chosen said he was Chosen said he would try to join, but has
oh,
you seen him?
oh, he's playing Marvel Rivals.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's playing Oh, yeah. Are they still doing? Oh, they're still
Yeah,
doing Marvel Rivals.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know they were doing. I didn't know they were still doing it.
Oh,
Yeah. I s- I s- I yeah. I saw that Walking Dead. I didn't realize he was still playing Marvel Rivals.
yeah. Um, and the fact that Kumiko read Mr. Miyagi's letters.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That got me in my tears.
Oh, I know.
Honestly. Like,
I know.
oh my god. That was emotional.
I know that broke me. Like her calling, like it was like he was hearing Mr. Mi it was like he was hearing Mr. Miyagi's voice like a son reconnecting with his father again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, and the fact that he called Sam his
His granddaughter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That scene right there, um, is my number one scene
Yeah. Yep.
right
I
there.
agree with that.
Yeah. Um, I think I'm gonna call it at the 1 hour mark.
Okay. So what's your like okay, so let's talk about ups and downs that Daniel and Mr. Miyagi had. You want to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
Um, I have two, uh, uh, two downs.
Okay.
Um, my first one is that I didn't like how I did not like how Daniel made Mr. Miyagi cry,
Yeah.
and I didn't like how Daniel disobeyed him.
Yeah. Yeah. That but I actually you know what? Let's make this a little bit more interesting. Like what's your ups and downs with their relationship in each movie separately? Like what's your ups and downs in with them in the first Karate Kid, and what's your ups and downs with them in Karate Kid Part Two, and what's your ups and downs with them in the third Karate Kid movie?
Oh wow. Um, you are giving me a lot to think about. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Um, uh, the uh, the first uh Karate Kid, I didn't like um how he snapped at him.
Mm. Okay.
Oh, and my uh first like is how Daniel uh did something that Miss uh did something that Miss Miyagi couldn't, which is catch the fly.
Catch the fly, yeah. He did eventually catch it though. Mr. Miyagi did eventually catch that fly in part two.
Yeah,
But Daniel caught it first.
yeah, that is true.
And
Oh,
and hence Mr. Miyagi, when Daniel caught it, Mr. Miyagi's like, "You're beginner's luck."
oh my god, yeah, that was a funny joke right there.
Yep.
Um, and for the second uh Karate Kid, um, I like how Mr. Miyagi told Daniel his plan about the whole uh tournament career.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he says early retirement.
Yeah. Yep.
That one got me. Uh,
Yeah.
that that one got me dying laughing.
Yep.
And oh yeah I don't like how I didn't like how uh chosen ran out and didn't help Daniel at all.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. That was Karate Kid 2 version of Chosen was not a very nice person.
Yeah. Um and for the third uh Karate Kid movie, uh you already know my feelings on that.
Yeah. Yep. Uh okay, so I would have to say for me, I'd have to say the ups with their relationship was the fact that they kind of already had a sort of bond even before Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel karate.
Yeah.
Like there were moments where they connected a little bit, when Mr. Miyagi fixed Daniel's bicycle, when when they spent a little time together, when he was showing him the bonsai trees and showing letting Daniel cut. You okay? You okay, Underground?
Oh, I'm good. Sorry, the that was the motorcycle. Uh,
Okay, but
yeah. That was the motorcycle sound.
okay. So yeah, so I liked how they already kind of like were establishing that bond even before Mr. Miyagi agreed to teach Daniel, because a lot of people forget, like everybody, well, a lot of people forget that Daniel and Mr. Miyagi were starting to form a relationship before the latter agreed to teach Daniel. A lot of people
Yeah.
just think like, oh, he taught Daniel, he became a father figure to him while he was teaching him karate. He was becoming a father figure to Daniel even before he started teaching him karate.
Yeah.
He was starting to become that. Karate teaching him karate was just something that what's the right word? Teaching Daniel karate was for the tournament was just something that furthered it, strengthened it.
Yeah.
but it was already happening before. So and I kind of like that. I kind of like how I kind of like how even with because it goes to show you that even without karate, Daniel and Mr. Miyagi would have had this bond because it was already happening. So I kind of like that. I kind of like how it kind of like shows that even if Daniel didn't teach, even if Mr. Miyagi didn't teach Daniel karate, they still would have had that bond. They they still would have had that connection,
Yeah.
that love. Like they still would have become father and son, karate or no karate. So I like that. That's a huge up. Um, Down, I would say, okay, this is sort of like an up and down for me. But
Okay.
but when Mr. Miyagi was having Daniel do the chores and and Daniel was just getting frustrated and frustrated and frustrated. Like
Yeah.
he wanted to and he was just about ready to give up. Mr. Miyagi like Mr. Miyagi told Daniel to come back to him.
Yeah.
He showed him that everything that he was learning was actually karate. Everything that he was doing was actually karate. And it was it was funny because it was like he completely he completely duped him there,
Oh yeah.
and it was like it's like holy cow, I was learning this whole time.
Yeah.
And so I kind of view that as an up, but and also awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome because we got the famous wax on wax off
Oh,
moment.
oh yeah. I think that is a music video or something that.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. But
Okay.
downside, I kind of so downside, I kind of felt like Mr. Miyagi was enjoying it a little bit too much.
He was.
Yeah.
He was. Oh my god. I noticed that too.
I mean,
I noticed.
luckily for him, Daniel was, although he had a temper and was a
Right.
hothead, at least he was, smart enough to come back when Mr. Miyagi told him to. But for all Mr. Miyagi knew, Daniel could have just kept on walking.
Yeah.
Um, so that's kind of like an up and a down for me.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, a part where we learn a lot, where Daniel kind of learns a lot more of Mr. Miyagi's past, that he had a wife and son who died while he was fighting in World War II that were in an internment camp. So
Yeah. That right there. Uh, should be in the Miyagi prequel.
yeah, we'll get more into detail on that.
Okay.
Now I don't know if we're getting a Miyagi now. If we get a Miyagi, I don't know if we're gonna get a Miyagi prequel series, but or a movie. I mean, me personally, I think think Mr. Miyagi, you should do his character and do Pat Morita and Mr. Miyagi some justice here.
Right.
Put Mr. Miyagi back on the big screen where he belongs. Like, I can't see that his character any other way, really. Because it's like, how can you do that character the justice? How can you give that character the honor that they deserve in a TV show when putting him on the big screen is what made his character in the first place? It's like,
Yeah. True.
it's like, I can't see a character as great as Mr. Miyagi anywhere else. Um, Daniel, you could do. I'm not just saying this because of Cobra Kai, and I more than likely probably would have had my doubts about Daniel being in a TV series as opposed to a movie, um as opposed to a movie that was a sequel or a spinoff to the Karate Kid. I
Yeah.
probably would have had my doubts before Cobra Kai, but Daniel Daniel works either way on a TV series or a movie. It just depends on where his character stands. Like,
Yeah.
and the writing and the story. He's a character you have to be careful with too, but Mr. Miyagi, you have to get his character near perfect. He is the character that you have to get near perfect.
Right. Yeah. I
Now,
totally understand.
yeah. Now, Daniel, like I said, I'm not just saying this because of Cobra Kai, but like I said, with the right story and the right place at the right time and the right writers behind his character and Ralph Macchio playing that role, you could do his they have which they have. You could do his character in both a TV series and a movie, and they have done that.
Yeah, they have. They have.
It's
I agree.
just it's like I said, you have to continue treading carefully too. So it's like his character can work either way. Johnny's character can work either way. But Mr. Miyagi, I just can't see his character working either way.
Mm.
I think that he belongs on the big screen, even if that means waiting. Biggest thing I hope, though, too, even whether we get a TV series or a movie, and like I said, I know I'm saying movie, because I feel like that's where he should be. That's where he belongs because he's too important. He's too on. You know, he's too. He's too. He's too much. He's the
Um.
sensei of all senseis. Um, for
Yeah.
him to just
Yeah.
be on the
He's
TV
a
series,
hero.
yeah.
He's a hero.
For him to just be on a TV series, Johnny, like I said, Johnny, you could do. Daniel, you could do, but Mr. Miyagi, he's too. He's too much of a much because of Pat Morita. He's too much of an important character.
Yeah.
He's too I feel like you couldn't tell his story the way you want to tell it, the way it deserves to be told, the way it should be told, all rolled into one. The the way you envision for it to be told, all rolled into one, all rolled together into one. And most importantly, if not the most important thing in the world to do, that serves honor to both Mr. Miyagi and Pat Morita in a TV series. I feel like it has to be a movie. I feel like you can get so much more in a movie than you could than you could in a TV show.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much history in Mr. Miyagi and exploration that he deserves a movie. He deserves a movie that's all his.
Yeah.
Even if we have to wait a while to get it, and we have to wait like a spin-off or two, even if you have to wait a spin-off series, even if you have to have like one or two spin-off series that go first before we get it. I want Mr. Miyagi's story to be told the way it deserves to be told.
Yeah. And I think that John uh uh John, Josh, and Hayden has has something in mind regarding that.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
think.
It's just right now the question is there's two questions. When and is it coming in a movie or a TV show? And
Yeah.
either way, they need to get it right. They cannot, with Mr. Miyagi, they cannot make mistakes where mistakes shouldn't be.
Yeah, we will find out in time.
Yeah. Hopefully we get that hopefully we get the announcement by the end of December like they're hoping for.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. But okay, so down, yeah, so I set my ups and downs in that movie. One up. There's another up.
Okay.
That moment when after Bobby had messed up Daniel's leg on Kreese's orders. That moment, that was a between him and Mr. Miyagi. That was a
Oh yeah.
definite up. When Daniel asked Mr. Miyagi if he thought he had a chance, and Mr. Miyagi said, "Good chance," I like, oh my god, that was like, I think that was the moment where they became father and son. I
I
think
see
that
that.
moment, I think that moment right there, that is where they became father and son.
I see that. I see that.
Like when Daniel just like when he explained to him why he has to go back out there to fight, why he wants to go out there to fight, it's because that to show everyone to to show everyone that he still got back up even after being beaten. He still got back up. He wants balance in his life, whether he wins or loses. That was the big moment. Like, this was not about winning the tournament or losing the tournament. This was about him standing up to everyone that thought that that thought they could just knock him down.
Yeah,
He just wanted to
they
show,
thought wrong. No.
yeah, he just wanted to show everyone that he could get back up. And he needed, and when Mr. Miyagi was there to do it, to help him do it, that is when they became father and son.
Yeah, and
Whether
that's
he won or lost, he just he wanted to go back out there so that he can finally have balance.
yeah. Um, and that's when Tommy said what he said.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so Karate Kid 2. Don't really have a lot of downs for that relationship.
I don't either, honestly.
Honestly, I think it's pretty much all ups. You know,
Yeah,
they had like the best dynamic. You know, we got to learn a lot of Mr. Miyagi's history. Hopefully hopefully we'll learn a lot more of
yeah. I
in
hope
a
so too.
Miyagi prequel.
Yeah, yeah, I, I hope so too.
Yeah. So I'd say there was a lot of ups, lots of ups. In that movie, I can't even think of one down that they had. Now, Karate Kid 3, there's a lot of ups and downs.
Right. Yeah.
And I think we talked a lot about that, so I don't think we need to go into that again.
Yeah. True.
All right, so do you wanna call it here?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Oh, do you wanna tease like what's the next the next sensei student relationship you want to do? Or next
Um, yeah. Honestly, I was thinking, yeah, I was th- thinking uh about talking about uh Sensei Kim and Devin.
Really? I mean, I don't think we can go too much into detail because they didn't show that much of it. I mean, they had like a couple of scenes together, but it was like you didn't really see much of it. Do you
That
want
was
do you want to maybe
that
do
was uh that was one of my ideas.
yeah. I was thinking like if you wanted to do Sensei Kim next with the student, I was thinking maybe you could do her and Tori
Oh, okay. Okay.
because we got more of them than we did with her and Devin. Yeah, she wanted to make Devin her student, but it was like there was really nothing. Devin didn't really. I mean, they connected, but it
Right.
was like there weren't enough scenes in there to actually do a whole stream. I mean, you probably could do like at least you probably could do at least you know you probably could if you combined Devin, Kenny, and Anthony into one stream, and you did the three of them with Johnny, Daniel, uh with Johnny and Daniel, you could make a whole stream out of that.
I guess I could.
I mean, you could because um well because Devin's connection to Johnny,
Yeah, that's true.
Anthony is Daniel's son. I mean, and you could also do like how the overall relationship that Kenny seemed to have, like with with all their senseis, like Terry Silver too. You could put Johnny, Daniel, and Terry Silver for these three. Like you put Devin, Kenny, and Anthony in one stream, and as one, and you put Daniel, Johnny, and Terry Silver um with them.
Yeah, it's a
And you
lot, but yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, I just can't see it any other way because with that generation right there, it was it's like there's not enough scenes for us to do a full stream on either
On
on either
on
of them
on
unless we combine them.
wait, on Tori and Kim?
No, I'm talking about Devin, Kenny, and Anthony. Unless we combine them and we put the three of them with three of their senseis all on all on one stream, we can't do them separately and on a full stream because there's not enough. We didn't get enough scenes with them separately. It
Yeah,
was all focused really on all the focus really was on Miguel, Sam, Tori, Robbie, and Hawking and Dimitri too. So it was like not enough, in their relationships with those senseis.
oh, okay. Yeah,
So yeah, if
I
we
get
want to
it.
do that, but what was your next idea that we do?
Johnny and Chris?
Okay, Johnny increased it. I would go for that. That's a good idea.
But, I mean, I mean, I mean, uh, it would make sense since we did Daniel and Mr. Miyagi first.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely, absolutely. I was just saying that if you wanted to do Kim next, I think it would be better to do it with Tori because you could get more of that out of the stream with her relationship with her and Tori than you could with her and Devin.
all right. All
But
right.
yeah, so Johnny and Daniel, yeah, Johnny and Crease. I
Chris, yeah.
definitely think that should be, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Cool.
All right. Well, this was a great stream. We got a lot to talk about. We talked about a lot.
Yeah, we did. We did.
All right. Well, I'll see you on Instagram, okay?
All right.
All right. This
Yeah,
was great. I mean,
it
unless there
was.
was something you wanted to talk to me about backstage?
Yeah, sure.
No, well, I mean, was there something you wanted to talk to me about backstage?
Wait, hold on. No, not really. You?
Nope. Not that I can think of.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Um. Yeah. Um. I don't have anything, honestly.
All right.
All right, Melissa. Well, thank you for uh, being on as always.
Yes, always, I'll always support you underground.
Yeah.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
All right.
Same here.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you on Instagram. Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.